Although Megumi Fushiguro's fate witnessed a faint ray of hope in Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 251, essentially confirming his survival, the chances of him never being the same again are high. After Sukuna took over his body, it was revealed that he had planned to do so all along, especially after he witnessed the potential of Megumi's 10 Shadows technique. While this technique ended up being the key to Sukuna's victory against Gojo, it's a popular belief that although the King of Curses may have showcased the potential of the 10 Shadows, it will be Megumi who will bring out the peak of the Zen'in clan's infamous technique. Megumi Fushiguro was forced to endure an abundance of pain and suffering ever since Ryomen Sukuna took control of his body in Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 212. He could only helplessly watch as the King of Curses went on to kill his sister, Tsumiki Fushiguro, and his mentor, Satoru Gojo, by using his own 10 Shadows technique. All these tragic events completely shattered Megumi's soul, as he hit rock bottom. As such, he lost all his will to fight back against Sukuna and take back control of his body. Even when Yuji Itadori tried reaching out to Megumi's soul in Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 251, the latter had completely given up on everything. While this undoubtedly paints a dark picture of his future in the story, some still believe that Megumi would play a key role in defeating Sukuna in the end. Although his odds of surviving the ongoing battle are bleak at the moment, Megumi's story is far from over. As evident from the ongoing battle against Sukuna, Yuji and the rest of the Jujutsu sorcerers have reached their full potential in the month leading up to the climactic showdown. However, the same cannot be said for Megumi, as he not only got his body possessed by the King of Curses but also had his technique exploited by the latter to battle against and kill Gojo. Throughout the Jujutsu Kaisen series, Megumi has proven to be an excellent strategist and combatant, capable of outwitting and defeating much stronger sorcerers. However, his 10 Shadows technique, which is regarded as the ace of the Zen'in clan, has often proven to be a double-edged sword. To summon his Shikigami, Megumi would have to defeat and tame them first through a ritual. After battling against Megumi earlier in the series, Sukuna realized the potential of the 10 Shadows, which led him to strategically plan and take over the former's body to utilize his technique. During the legendary showdown between Sukuna and Gojo, the former brought out the full potential of the 10 Shadows by proficiently using them against his opponent, which led to his decisive victory against the strongest sorcerer of the modern era. Although the majority of the Shikigami were destroyed in the battle against Gojo, it doesn't necessarily mean that they are gone for good. When a Shikigami is destroyed in battle, it can never be summoned again. However, its energy is passed on to the other Shikigami, which leads to the creation of the Totality Beasts. Considering that even the strongest 10 Shadows Shikigami like Mahoraga and Ajito were destroyed, it is highly likely that their energy got passed on to the surviving Shikigami, which would certainly result in the creation of a Shikigami with unparalleled power. Although it is just speculation at this point, if Megumi ends up regaining his willpower and joins the fight alongside his comrades, his using the Totality Beast against Sukuna would likely spell the end for the King of Curses. That said, a being who's stronger than the likes of Mahoraga and Sukuna would end up being a double-edged sword for the sorcerers as well. Given the current state of Yuji and the rest of his comrades, they are certainly in no condition to handle a Totality Beast directly after the fight against Sukuna. While Megumi summoning a Totality Beast against Sukuna would undoubtedly bring out the peak of the 10 Shadows technique, it may mean disaster for others. After witnessing the pure carnage caused by Mahoraga in the Shibuya arc, fans are well aware of the damage that can be caused by someone with the same kind of power. While it certainly would be an unforgettable sight to witness a being stronger than Mahoraga being Megumi's trump card against Sukuna, it could also likely spell the end for the Jujutsu sorcerers or even the rest of the world.